The idea behind the One Block at a Time project was to work with communities one block at a time around climate resilience. My name is Tiffany Sprague, and I work for the University of Minnesota Natural Resources Research Institute in Duluth, Minnesota.
I'm Madison Rodman. I'm a resilience extension educator with the University of Minnesota Sea Grant program. The One Block at a Time project was funded by the National Sea Grant program to address water challenges in an equitable way across the Great Lakes. So Minnesota Sea Grant teamed up with the Natural Resources Research Institute here in Duluth and 2 other Sea Grant programs across the Great Lakes Basin. So we worked with Pennsylvania Sea Grant and Illinois, Indiana as well. Each project was a little bit different and really focused on having that community member input and design in the ultimate project.
We chose Lincoln Park because we know that Lincoln Park is vulnerable to climate extremes. Duluth experienced a flood in 2012 that was really catastrophic. Lincoln Park sits at the bottom of a hill. We know we already have a lot of runoff that goes into that neighborhood. We have a lot of old infrastructure that necessarily can't handle all of that runoff.
We wanted to do the project in a way that was community-led and community-driven. We built that trusted relationship with the community organizations that work in the neighborhood.
Our first step was to do a community survey. We learned folks really see flooding as an issue, and they also really value green spaces for flooding issues as ways to protect them from floods.
The residents came up with the idea for the block party. So they wanted both increased understanding about how stormwater flows in the city of Duluth and who to reach out to if there is an issue. They wanted a better understanding of what they could do in their own properties.
And for a lot of folks, that's a rain barrel. They're low cost, they're easy to maintain, you don't have to build a huge structure, and it gives you a sense of ownership and a sense of power.
A tangible piece that says, I have a part to play in the stormwater on my own property and to keep Lake Superior and our streams clean.
We passed out 20 rain barrels, and on 9 homes we did either downspout installations or taking off old gutters, installing new gutters. We communicate with those individuals every quarter, giving them reminders of this part of the season and this is what you should do with your barrel right now.
The One Block at a Time project was a success. We built these relationships in the Lincoln Park neighborhood, and across the Great Lakes Basin, the other cities and communities were successful as well.
We have a lot of knowledge that we sit on at this university, and almost every day we're creating new knowledge, right? And so how do we get that to the community in a way that they can do something with it?
Which is simple. Take time, meet people, address problems that are challenging together, and really leaning into that community expertise.